Heidi with Kiddos Corral, and today I wanted to talk to you guys about how I set up a vision for my husband and I for 2016. I have a piece of paper here behind me. One thing that we do, and I learned this a long time ago from my grandmother actually. She was telling me of somebody else who does this, and it just clicked automatically that I would try it for a year, and I have been doing it for like 15 years. And basically what I do is I go room to room in each one of my house. I start with the kitchen, I go to the laundry room, I go to the living room, I go to the hallway. This is a 3-bedroom home, 2 bath. So basically what I do is I make a list of all of my goals for that room. Now, usually I list from the most inexpensive to the most expensive things that I would like to accomplish in 2016 in each room. So with that said, you know, a lot of times everything does not get accomplished, but if you look back on your list at the end of the year, you will be really surprised on how much you actually do accomplish, because every year I'm sort of, you know, even though we have been financially struggling and you know, we have always seemed to be able to make a way to do the things that need to be taken care of. And with that said, it really does blow my mind at the end of the year of, you know, what gets accomplished, you know, that has been on the list. I just kind of, this is kind of like, I officially type it out, but I wrote it out, and I just do categories, starting with the kitchen, and then I underline it, and then down below I write down what it is that I want to accomplish in that room. And I just thought I would share a few things. In my kitchen this year, I would really like to get new window blinds. That has been on the list for a while. It really needs to be taken care of this year. I would really like to get rid of my kitchen chairs and do benches on both sides of my table, because my eating area is so narrow. That has been something that was on my mind for about a year now. But understand that, you know, if you don't get everything accomplished, just put it on to the next year. Don't lose focus, don't lose sight on what you want to get done, and you will find that you do actually accomplish things by the new year. The other things, I would like to paint my kitchen table. It really needs to be painted. Let's see. Some of the more expensive items, I would really like to get a new stove this year. Mine is acting up really bad. I would really like to replace it. It's probably not like a absolute have to, but it's getting there. Some other things that I'd like to do is new countertops. My countertops are like 2 years shot to the curb. I mean, they have been needing to be replaced probably since we moved in this house. They are solid white. If you guys are not familiar with watching, you know, my videos, they stain very easily. I have basically bleached them till there is like absolutely zero veneer, or whatever that is called. It's on the outer surface of the counter. There's nothing there. It's actually cracking in the back, you know, from the backsplash, and it looks terrible. I feel like it makes my counters appear dirty even though they're not, and I really want them gone like yesterday. I know that we have talked many times about redoing the kitchen, and we talk about repainting the cabinets and putting in new counters. I really think it wasn't because we didn't have the money to do it necessarily. It was just that the more we thought about it, the bigger the job looked and the scarier it was, and that we didn't know, I don't think we felt like getting into it. But as time marches on, the more it needs to be done, and I have a feeling that it's going to have to be sooner than later. Some other things I would really like to get into my laundry room, take everything out. I would like to do new shelving in there. I'd like to paint it a lighter color, make it a little bit more airy in there. That's something that's on the list. As far as my living room is concerned, my entryway is right here to my left. And I would like to take the collage of pictures down. I've had that on the wall for 15 years. I really like it because I've changed photographs and everything, but my style has been changing here lately. I would really like to be able to take those down, freshen up the wall paint, and get me some picture canvases. And what I would like to do is kind of do like a canvas collage. I would like to do, I have a picture of my boys that I really, really like. I'd like to put it in the middle and then have a picture of, you know, John, Luke, Dylan, and then maybe one of Scott and I, and maybe do kind of like 5 canvases, and maybe the middle one could be the biggest emphasized one. That's kind of my vision for the entryway this year. I would really like to do that. However, canvases are not cheap, but I do know that you can, you know, there's a lot of coupons. I see a lot of discounts and things like that. I just need to keep my eye peeled for those this year to try to accomplish that goal. I don't want anything done in the hall. The hallway bathroom really needs new flooring. We need to update that paint in there, and I would really like to take down what decor I have in there and put in a new sink. That is a goal of ours because that sink in there is shot. It is over 20 years old in my bathroom. Dylan's room really needs a fresh coat of paint. And I would like to get him some new curtains. I know that in John's room, I would really like to do new curtains, and I would also like to do some shelving in behind their beds, like where their headboard is, like above that. They have pictures and little things and trinkets and stuff, and I know that they would like to have a place to, you know, house those items. One thing that is big on my list right now is getting Jonathan a bed frame, especially before he comes back. I want to kind of give his whole room kind of a really good clean and organized and everything, and have it all ready for him when he comes back. So that is definitely on the list. Master bedroom. Now, you guys know we did the bedroom this past year. We did all new flooring, paint, everything. It looks really good in there. The only thing that I know that I would like to do is to put some more art on the walls. I was actually going to try to maybe use some of my existing collage photos from the entryway and just kind of give it a whole new look. I actually thought about maybe taking them and spray painting them brown to match my room. So we're not really 100% sure on what I want to do there, but I do want to do something a little bit different. Let's see, what else did I have in there? Oh, I need either a new duvet or a new comforter set. Our bedding, like, we bought new sheets this past year, but we need new comforters so bad. And I am very picky when it comes to comforters because I want something A, that's easy to wash, and B, something that I'm going to keep for a long term, and that matches. You know, like, I like, some people don't care if their stuff matches, but I do. I like my stuff to match. If it doesn't match, I throw it out. I cannot stand for stuff not to match. It's like a big pet peeve of mine. Okay, so let's see if there's anything else. Oh, I would like to take everything out of my master closet and actually repaint the closet and put all new hangers, or whatever you call it, rods up in there. Our rods are looking kind of shabby. The one on my side really is not that bad, and really maybe a good coat of paint might even just make the difference. One thing that I would really like to do is that we are not utilizing a lot of the vertical space in our closet, and there's a lot of wasted room, and I'm short. And so it makes it impossible to put stuff on that top shelf and reach it if you need it. So my idea is to actually put the rods up higher, closer to the ceiling, because pulling a hanger down would be a lot easier to me than a box or whatever from above my head, because I'm only 5'3". So honestly, what I like to do is put the rods up, and then things that I have stored at the top, I like to move it to the bottom so that I have better access to it. I also think that we could put some shelving in there for shoes and make it easier and more, you know, accessible to us, and take advantage of the space that's in there. It's a very nice sized closet, and for no more than what we have, we should be able to make it work, and it has worked for us. But I don't like the fact that it just appears to be so messy, even though it's not. It just seems so piled up to me, and I don't like that. And I really would like to set aside a place for my heels. I don't wear heels all the time, but when I do, I like them to look nice, and I need to get some type of shoe boxes that I can hold my, put my heels in there so they don't get dusty. I've got some really expensive shoes, and I hope this video meets you guys doing well. I hope you don't mind a little bit of a chatty video, and I'll be talking to you guys again soon. Bye guys.